Hey, Andrea here with what you need to know now in real estate and our businesses. So let's talk a little bit to get started with technology in our business and how and why do we care that it's here and how is it affecting us and how are we going to be able to move forward with it in the future. Well, first of all, you need to understand the premise behind what's driving our business in a different direction. You have two very extreme schools of thought. Number one, that technology is going to completely replace the agent and agents are basically going to become professional door openers. Then what's the other extreme? Put my head in the sand, technology's not gonna change my business. If I keep doing the same things like I have been doing for the last 10 years, nothing's gonna change and I'm good to go. Well, pretty much in my opinion, that both of those are wrong. And here's why. Let's start with the foundation of what does all of this mean and how does it all connect and then how does it affect us as agents. Let's start with what are companies investing in or investors to, at the end of the day, what do they want out of this to put the agent out of business? Well, it goes back to data. I mean, that's the end game. If you've been watching the news and reading trends, that's where investors, that's where they're putting their money is into things that collect data. Why? Because the more data you have on people, the more likely you are to know what they're going to do. And when you know what they're going to do, you can make money off of that. Now, is there tons of money in real estate and tons of money to be made in real estate? Absolutely. So people are taking advantage of that and want to know what the consumer is going to do before the consumer even does it. How does this work? How do you get data to actually affect how people are acting? Well, first you could go to the movie theaters. Yay! And they picked what movies they were going to play. They picked the times and you showed up. And you showed up on their schedule, right? Well, then you could rent movies. You went to Blockbuster and you could rent whatever movies they held in stock and you hoped that there was enough of them on that Friday night that you wanted to watch to rent that particular movie. Okay, now what? Now you have Netflix. Netflix knows what you want to watch before you even watch it. How? Well, it's watching your habits and it's learning what you like, and then it takes all of the other subscribers and all of the data that it's collecting. It says, okay, statistically, if you have watched this, this, and this, you're gonna wanna watch this. So that's how it knows, that's how it learns. So it's checking the habits of all of their users, combining it, and it makes it adapt to every single consumer that it has on its platform. This is huge, and this is where people who have gone to the one extreme of, let me put my head in the sand, that's not gonna work. Just like Blockbuster isn't around anymore, that's why. Now, also what happens is once people are on a platform that they like, they rarely leave. Think about Facebook. Facebook basically at the end of the day has the market on social media. How do we know this? Well, think about it. Google came in with Google Plus and said, we're coming into social media and we're gonna dominate this market. What happened? Well, Google Plus is gone. It's obsolete. Aww. Did Google not have enough money? Of course Google has money, but it didn't change the fact that it became obsolete. So what is the answer in real estate? What does that look like? So you've got Netflix, Amazon, and you've got Google that controls ad space and YouTube. So we want to emulate these companies in the way that they have honed in their platforms. What does that look like for an agent? Well, check out my next video and we will dive into how that affects us and how we get data and how we learn from people's habits. I look forward to sharing the next video with you.